no Oyerina Nana dear, he's going to succeed. So boy, Wonder Man, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. I wonder things be. Now the one you say, Edu every December biana. Akufo-Addo yen say be say, foreigners and Ghanaians are and Ghanaian passport holders are more outside. Omutimi eba Ghana. Every di Christmas no. Na afi. Sanse na no mean December bia na say ended January 15th no. Akufo-Addo I extend this policy. Nanka policy no I was
okay, I was mamu akwaba. I mean, no, because breaking news. Ghana President Nana Akufo-Addo. What you be woman? I mean, the last days. If you say the last days are sometimes dangerous, but in Ghana, in Africa, last days are sometimes beautiful and informative. Now, stay. I had the reasons from what they share. The Etienne said, Nana Akufo-Addo, I had the was shocking Africans in na the Etienne said, I can a few days now we're free. Ghana, Kunyakasi, no, a friend on presidential seat. No, they are why and say, we issue executive order. Any day. Was see a bibi nyina African nyina. Ubetimi aba Ghana. Uhia so oje visa. Was see uhia se udu migration busa so visa way. Pacho de see the Akufo-Addo why ye am Africans na sase mean na me no kohwa the whole Africa. Hey, I'm for Ghana. I will stay here hide the region so. Yen hwase na me hwase na me show videos ni bi. Now, mami fa unko Italy. Ye wo Africa phobia omo Italy. Now, yen ko Italy mra. Yenu French for more ye Togolese, Guinea for more Africa, no more Africa, so more Italy. Na one more test as way. Yenti ase.
Good evening, guys. Another OGs coming from our beautiful land, Ghana. This evening, 1 hour ago, I just heard this news that our whole Namibian president, Dr. President Nana Addo from Ghana, is doing a Christmas present for all African citizens, saying all of us now from Africa, we can travel to Ghana without visa. And he said no Yahoo boys or prostitute to be on the street. No hookup babe. This is for you to go for visit and do your logistic business. Ghanaians are welcoming all African citizens. Go to Ghana. Ghana is greater, it's bigger than Accra. There is a lot of bigger region you can see in Ghana. So our president is giving us a good present for Christmas, which is from now henceforth, they are not going to be asking visa for you to go to Ghana. From Nigeria to Ghana, visa free.
Right. Yen sanko na yenko me do move the whole continent. Woman so on Netherlands. Our Africans, African diaspora, African descent. Omunya descendants of our land. Woman so taste as we just say near woman da wonder. Age, I'm for Ghana. Show woman cry no one more distance no. She the love near ni G. Yenti we so.
Guys, it has happened. President Akufo-Addo approves visa-free travel for African citizens. So what happened? Beginning of 2024, President Akufo-Addo pledged to implement a visa-free travel policy to Ghana for citizens all over Africa. And now, Wednesday, the 18th of December, this visa-free travel policy was granted executive approval. This policy will take effect in early 2025, making Ghana the 5th country in Africa that's opening its borders to all African passport holders. One of the first times he spoke about this commitment was at the 2024 Africa Prosperity Dialogues, and he said, many of you had to acquire a visa to come to this event. The government of Ghana is committed to ensuring visa-free travel for all Africans entering our country, and the process has begun to implement this policy this year. And now it has come to pass. These are the news of the day. Merry Christmas, by the way.
Okay. Enti yama adudi ni asakakre yama odi nyabotre munyabotre adudi wo mo se wo mate de waye no na champion wo se de ti ha sei champion se de sa asem we ye na the famous YouTube vlogger your friend no Wodamaya abranti na mene no atra China kakra ai minimum pa na de tie ne Wodamaya so atiesi na chese asem across the whole continent Africans are jubilating and they feel so happy. It tells you say when the leaders of Africa come together and able to find a way to link the whole continent together, we can be more powerful than the European Union. And I say, even the United States of America, but as usual, abrofo no acheche yi mu o partition Africa no o ma ye o ma sinkete say o mo mpane da say Africa before meka mo bom eti obi an ya na ese oti game na say all the embassies no, they are not just there to issue visas kekewo, they are there to make sure say Africans cannot come together. I mean, when it comes to this Pan-Africanism and Africa issues, there's a lot of global structures restricted. Now, what am I so went to me and
my entire life is from the president of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo. I mean, can you believe it? On Christmas Day, he just decided to surprise me. You know, if you watch my videos, you know that I'm a big advocate of visa-free for Africans. I mean, a borderless Africa is a must. It's about time for each and every African to travel within Africa without visa restrictions. And it has to be free for Africans because it doesn't make sense to know that an American can come to Africa with no visa and African cannot even travel from another African country without applying for visa. I feel like we're sick in the head and it's about time for us to change it. And I'm so glad that His Excellency took the decisions to abolish all visas for every country in Africa. So if you're coming to Ghana in the year 2025, you don't need to apply for visa. This deserves a round of applause, man. And I want you all to do this in the comment section. Just type, "Thank you, Your Excellency, for believing in the dreams of Africans." You don't think it's a great news for me? Because as somebody who travels within Africa, this is one of the best things that has ever happened to the continent. Rwanda has done it. Other countries have done it. And I'm so glad that Ghana is doing it now. And as a Ghanaian, I need to feel so proud to come in here to appreciate His Excellency for such a great initiative. So in 2025, you all need to come to Ghana, come do business, come travel Ghana, come live in Ghana, come explore Ghana, and come find your loved one in Ghana. Come find your husband in Ghana because you don't need visa to come in here. I mean, in short.
Okay, so what am I so I shocked now? Why is so engulfed with the decision by the president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo. And in fact, what am I one of the advocating for free visa trade, free entrance to every country in Africa. I mean, sometimes we took to announce any vlog no and to quine until we a lot of challenge when it comes to crossing borders to border. Almost our phone shut down on my said the Bay intimate Humuntina. Muchinji kasa wie no muchiche yi mu the partition who the bond of 1844 we study the African partition of the partition of the African continent. That's what yen change wo kasa wie identity wo mu ti we se me francophone we se me anglophone ye ni pa ko no ya che o machiche yi mu. Yes, we the beginning no mo sha se fight the Asante Kingdom against the Goku sa no mo de was a British fight against yen or partition yi mu to wo the old map of Ghana no the Ashanti Kingdom, the Ashanti territories, the Northern territories, and the coastal lands. Na trepe wo mo sha se chiche mu no breaking it down. Eti esa o tiburu ni asese wo mpewa samsa. Nti Wodamaya mo face a lot of challenge when it comes to crossing borders no. Nti what say ya nani age and a big news for the whole Africa, and it's good say most of this African continent no. So we call African Union on Montiasia. Mo ankasa mo take a decision in your small way. Now mo emulate from this decision from Akufo-Addo's administration and Addo outgoing president of Ghana. Now Adudi yabi esa yamana nsaka kra ya sobeshi. Yansaka kra ya sobeshi. Now as I say enti nana na say ene nana to nana nemum the president to the king of Ghana, king in Ghana, the king the Asante Kingdom king enti nana Akufo-Addo ene basa ni nani gidi ani obi dia sa no enti nana Ghana fo be kai why you be ma be bi wanye nyina you be amu why you be amu mo piafo nana Akufo-Addo chebi this year sa so na why Ghana this year enti na just said the tie no enti yem free ani mra na oko other African countries in fact asem we duru ye no chese duru headquarters na South Africa for ne Zimbabwe for the I won't say woman no appetite into we are very aggressive yenti wo mte sa asem do mo so aka fa ho.
As long as we are concerned, Africa is one. I am not a Ghanaian. I am not a Zambian. I am not a Zimbabwean. I do not recognize a Ghana. I do not recognize a Zambia. I recognize Africa. Yes. One Africa, one passport. One passport, one citizenship, one currency, one military command, one central bank of issue, one communication system, one people, one destiny. That is the Africa that we want. And we are here not to beg for it.
Right. Eti eba ne say ya na say any South Africa, Kenya babia wo mo say wo matana na don kanti. Wo mo say we must find a way to have a one single door. Na say any say nya pono ba ko ye nyina ye be fam. So eti that was the news were circulating. In fact, Ghana for Bob President Akufo-Addo abaso say the last days no anye dangerous name aye fruitful to all African children's and I mean descendants. Now, yamani nyamo asaba ko na yanko. Na wono na sa na do asa no ma ya mitimi nsua da wo se de obesi agya ne shoe no na ma ya mitimi nsua na asa na da. That's right. I was therefore now that was the rundown. And the President Akufo-Addo were breaking it down at the Christmas package. The whole of the continent of Africa. You're from what is the reason so but over to my like if you do not drop all comments. Now, let it be our France and a casting be say we yesterday Yahoo for Asha for Mamma. So also bagana be Asha Uhi. Officer bagana be Yahoo he. Nasamo can is so important. The lady we are France no asem wokan is so important. We are Ghana wait me about Ghana baby and mom not to come and do any fuckery, visa racketeering, any bad deals. Don't come there to do that because Ghana for no they will fish you out. Let me tell you, if you don't know, they will fish you out. Tie my ense no my nya de mafi nipa ba mu nkobu na omunkosa samra na abrofu mu pay dada na you will come to Africa to come and then you do any bad thing against the system, you'll be in trouble. Let us all uphold ourselves in the proper and decent way to carry ourselves as Africans. One day we will get there. Thank you. My name is Odisheva. You're from Odisheva. Hi, the reason show. You better to drop your comments in the comment section. Send us who Addo. Time long time after I woke up here, the audio send us home. Madam, you know what I say.